So yesterday we talked about what is the suitable place where we can go and automate the process. One is I transaction volume. That means the number of volume is more. Hold on a second. So I transaction volume, highly manual and repetitive process and rule based. Last one is low exception rates. For example, what is low exception rate is, as per the document, any process which has an exception rate is very low. Any process which contain low exception will be known as low exception rate. Low exception in the sense, the less number of errors. Low exception is nothing but the less number of transaction errors. Balaji, I think you can understand. Less number of transaction errors, right?
Yes, sir.
So this will be called it as low exception process. Okay. And fifth point is structured data. Structured data in the sense, data should be in a readable format. The data which we received as an input, in a structured format. This is called low exception data and structured data. What is structured data? What are all the inputs we can receive? First one is we can receive Outlook email. That is the one way of data transmission. The second one is Excel. Third one is you receive data from different application. One second, Srinivas Gaud is calling. Just a second. So different application is data received from Windows-based, data received from web-based application, or data received from APIs. I will tell you what is API as well. So this is the format of data which we received for RPA. Anything apart from that, it is very difficult. Sometimes you can read documents as well. Any PDF document where data is in a structured format. You all got my point? What is structured data? Everybody clear?
Yes.
Everybody clear or not?
Clear.
Anil, Chandra, Giri?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Giridhar?
Yes, sir.
So everybody clear, right? Chandra, Mahesh, and Ruchita. So basically,
Yes, sir.
whatever the data you guys are receiving as an input, mostly in BPO, what will happen? Your data will receive in an input, either in a structured format or unstructured format. Okay. So this is how the PDF document where data is in a structured format. So that is why it is called it as a structured data. Now, any RPA and the process is stable. What is meant by stable process? Anyone can tell me? What is stable process? What is stable process? A process which doesn't change the rules in minimum 6 months. A process where rules cannot be changed within 6 months, we can consider that as a suitable RPA opportunity. Got my point? Why I am telling this is, any process, if keep on changing the rules, if you implement RPA based on the rule, based on the examples, you keep on changing your code in RPA. That means the whatever the solution or whatever the automation, okay, what are all the solution? Can you go for a mute, Lahari?
उनका घर देख के 3 बेडरूम का घर है फ्लैट में एरिया अच्छा
Lahari,
है
Lahari. Okay, whatever the solution and what is the opportunity we provide on that particular process will get unchanged. That is why a process which does not change the rule minimum 6 months. Okay. If anything change before 6 months, again you have to go back your application process and you need to change your RPA bot as well. See, there are 3 ways where you may change your process. RPA. One is process rule change. Process rule change. Second one is application enhancement change. The application which you are using to automate the process. Application which you use automate the process. Automate the process has frequent change. Add frequent changes. Third one is infrastructure change. Sometimes your infra will get changed. So these process cannot be automated. Clear? Everybody clear? If
Yes,
you are
sir.
clear, say yes. If you are clear, not clear, say no. Hello.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So when you are choosing an RPA process, you need to think into this particular 6 parameter. The very first parameter is a process which has high transactions. A process which has highly manual and repetitive. A process which has rule-based. A process which has low exception rate. A process which has a structured data. A process which has a stable process. If you are okay with these 6 parameters, it is a very good use case for RPA. In an interview question for senior people, definitely they will ask on what way you are going to choose the process as a best fit for automation. At that particular point of time, you contain all these 6 points with some examples so that people can understand, yes, you are implemented RPA. Clear? Now, can I move to next slide?
Sir,
Anybody have? Yeah, please. Balaji.
one question. I mean, the changing of the sequence and the activities will also disturb the process as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. That is like
Because-
change management will come in here.
Absolutely. You see, your entire change management process comes into picture.
Okay. Okay.
Because
continue.
I'll tell you, if there is a 2 rules has been changed in the process where that need to impact your automation, because those rules need to be accommodated in your change, right?
Yes. Yes.
If you are not accommodate those changes, what will happen?
I mean, one of the main things which we can't cover in the process. I mean, that needs to be
Business
protected.
rule has not been covered, right? The
Business
rule
rule is not.
defined,
Yeah, business rule is not been covered. So that should be shown in the process again in the automation. That is
obviously,
the
without changing that business rule, you cannot able to go ahead and do the run the application in production. You have to stop the process till such time people have to manually do, right?
Yes.
So that is the main reason. So why I'm asking is you go and consider the process which has minimum of 6 months. Minimum
Got
of
it.
6 months.
Got it.
That is the only way where you can able to fix your process in a right candidate. Okay.
Yes. Understood. Yes.
Ruchita, did you understand?
Sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Srinivas, Anil,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Giridhar.
Yeah.
Okay. Lahari also, I think. Lahari, I think you are busy with your family stuff. Just listen. I will not disturb you. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now, what are all the unfavorable process? Till now, what we talk about favorable process. Now we are going to talk about what are all the unfavorable process. One is judgment call, fuzzy logic, unstructured date input, voice output, handwritten document, mandatory date pickers. Do you all understand what is this information is? Anybody can tell me? What is judgment call? What is judgment call? Anyone can tell me what is judgment call? A process which human has to make a judgment. For example, there are 20 steps. Between 5 steps, I need to take a manual judgment. And then 10th, 8th step onwards, I need to automate. So that is called a judgment call. You have to take a call based on the data which are available in the system manually. Example, personal loan. If you go for a personal loan, document is submitted, CIBIL has been created, everything has been there. Who has to decide that whether I need to approve the personal loan or not? Creditor, right? In bank, there is a person called creditor who will go and approve your personal loan. On what basis he will go and approve your personal loan? Based on the data which you provided, what is your salary, what is your location and everything, your permanent address, residential address, office address, everything will be there. Your photo ID, Aadhaar, everything will be there. On top of that, they will generate a CIBIL report. And along with those document, I am going to make a judgment whether I need to approve the loan or reject the loan. Clear? If I approve the loan, it is purely on my own judgment. Whether RPA can able to make a judgment? Anyone can tell me RPA can take judgments?
Obviously, no. RPA can't take. The concerned person has to take. The
Obviously, human has to take a judgment.
Human has to
RPA
take.
cannot
Manually
able to. Yeah. So RPA cannot able to take a judgment. So those kind of process better to leave as a part of automation. Now you understand what type of automation you should not look for. Anything you are taking a judgment call, those process cannot be taken into consideration. Fuzzy logic, anything on data pulling, doing some data from different places, that is called a fuzzy logic, which you should not take a call on that. The next third point is unstructured data. What is unstructured data? A data which you receive as an voice output, a data which you receive as an letter, a data which you receive as an fax. So these data is in a format of unstructured. I will example is handwritten document. Simply I'm taking a paper, I'm returning something in the hand and I'm faxing it to the business. Whether business can able to automate by reading that handwritten document? Anil, unmute yourself, please. Whether handwritten document can be read by automation. Anil?
So the network issue.
Okay, fine. So handwritten document cannot be processed. Faxes cannot be processed. Voice cannot be processed. That is why you see anything after voice output also. What is voice output? Anything you completed the process, you need to generate an output as a voice. Even that also cannot be processed. Handwritten document cannot be processed. Mandatory date time picker. For example, what? Where you need to provide a range, or I need to generate the account statement. Today, I'm going to generate the account statement for June month. Yesterday, I want to generate a April month. Day before yesterday, I want to generate a March month. If that is the case, those mandatory date time pickups are not in a structured format. So it is not advisable to go ahead and implement RPA solution. Clear my point? Everybody clear? Now you
Yes,
all
sir.
understand what are all the process you are not going to take up in RPA. The one is anything you make a judgment, anything you fuzzy logic, anything in an unstructured format, anything in a voice output, anything in an handwritten document, anything in a mandatory datetime picker. All these characters are unfavorable for RPA. Can I move for the next slide? Everybody clear? Can I move for next slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is more important, and this is the final one we are going to talk today, and then we are moving on to the next session by tomorrow. Okay, the first one is benefits which I can go and implement RPA. These are all the 8 benefits which basically any organization will take into consideration. Let me talk about the first one is accurate. Less prone to error, function with accuracy and uniformity. It does mean that if human can work on a process after 8 hours or 10 hours or 20 hours, will he make mistake or not? Come on, guys. Will he make mistake or not? Due to tired,
Yes, sir. Yes.
he will make a mistake. Now, if I implement RPA with a standard documentation process, my error will be go down, my process or accuracy will up. Am I right or wrong?
Yes. Yes. Process should be automated. Yes, accuracy will be maintained.
Accuracy will go up. So is it a good benefit for RPA? Automating a process is a good benefit by using RPA solution. Can I say yes?
Yes, sir.
Now coming back to this productivity rate. If human can do in 30 minutes, with the help of RPA bot, I can do in 10 minutes or 12 minutes. So my productivity will be increased. That means execution time will be faster than the manual process approach. This point is agreed.
Yes.
See, you
Yes.
are a human. You guys are human. Okay. I'm asking you guys to work on XYZ process. Okay. Will you make mistakes after 8 hours or 10 hours?
Obviously.
Obviously, you will. And one more thing, if you are doing a process manually, you will take 30 minutes. If I do with the automation, it will take 12 minutes or 30 minutes. It will take 12 minutes or 30 minutes. Lahari, Anil,
12
Giridhar, Ruchita,
12 minutes. 12 minutes.
12 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. Compared to human, the speed will be fast, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is a benefit to RPA solution or not?
Yes.
The third one is compliance. What is compliance? Balaji and senior people, you can tell me what is compliance? Can you explain what is compliance? What is compliance in IT industry?
Actually, standards we have to maintain when you are putting certain rules and standards you have to maintain. Complaints is nothing but rules
Balaji, okay,
with some
fine.
process.
Okay. Srinivas,
Yes, sir.
what is compliance? See, compliance is nothing but in an organization, you need to follow certain rules and protocol. Or you got my point? In an organization, you need to follow certain rules and protocols to operate any business. If you are not following that, your process or your project will become compliant. Clear? Your process or project become compliant if you are not following a particular process. When this compliance will comes back to you is at the time of audit, where they will give you each project and process will with CMMI certified. There are CMI level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So any project or any account, people will go on the audit. Once they audited that particular account, they will say that this account is following CMM 3 principle, CMM level 4 principle, CMM level 5 principle. That is the head of the accounts target. Clear? Similar fashion, when you are implementing an RPA process, it's supposed to follow the rules which are provided on that particular process as a audit-free trial. So that 80% not 100% your RPA solution should be process compliant. That is more benefit for you. Clear? Everybody clear? If you are not understand, I can repeat once again. Process compliant is nothing but organization which has a compliance will be audited by every 6 months. Clear? Point number 1. Point number 2. That will be audited by set of auditors or a QA person will go to that particular process or project, look into the documentation, what you are maintaining as per the CMM level standard or not. If you are not following that, your process or project will become compliant. Clear?
Yes, sir.
If everybody clear, say yes in the chat. If everybody not clear, say no in the chat. At least you can utilize that. I think most of people are sleeping. Let me see the chat. What about others? Okay. Okay. I'm clear, sir. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Now, consistent. What is consistent? The same task which can be performed same manner each time. I already spoke about it. When you will take a process as an automation, today morning I told that when you are going to take a process which will be repetitive in nature. So that is called consistency. A process always be repeated in nature. Third one is no coding required. Programming skills are not necessary for RPA. But I will strike out that statement. Minimum 30 to 40% you need to have a programming skills, which I can teach you. Don't worry about it. Without a programming skills, no IT projects, no IT will work. This statement is wrong, but the slide has been given by a senior people from the forums. So I took that slide. Cost cutting technology. Reduce the size of manual workforce. Henceforth, I am reducing the cost. This is the very challenging thing. I will tell you. Simple statement. I will explain. What is the cost of an employee per month in any organization? Basic cost. Basic cost for employee, what will be the charge?
24,000.
Basic cost is 25,000.
25.
All right.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you convert that into USD? Okay. 25,000 means 3 lakh salary.
Yeah.
Assume that as a 3 lakh salary. So how many hours that manpower can work? 8 hours in a day, right? A human can work 8 hours in a day. Will you all agree?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm taking an RPA bot. RPA bot license. Assume my bot license cost is 10,000. per year. Is it a cost save? Is it a cost save for my organization? Instead of 3 lakhs, I'm spending an RPA bot license with 10,000. Is it a cost save or not?
Yes, sir.
Is it a cost save? Now, one more thing. RPA bot can execute 24/7. RPA bot can execute 24/7. Where human can work 24/7. That means 3 times of my employee cost will be saved. 9 lakhs I'm going to save. If a process need a shift, I don't need a 3 people. First shift, second shift, night shift. Morning shift, evening shift, night shift. 3 shifts are running. 3 people are working. I'm replacing 3 resources in a day where I'm going to save 9 lakhs. Is it cost effective or not? My RPA is a cost effective or not? I'm telling the basics. Huh?
Effective, sir.
So now if you see the statement here, what is that cost cutting technology? Can anyone spell out? Reduce the size of manual workforce and henceforth I'm reducing the cost. Is it correct or not? Is it a true statement or not? Is it a true statement? Come on.
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next one is reliability. What is reliability? Cost saving, reliability are like directly proportional. Whenever you are saving your cost, your performance and reliability go up. That is why bot can work 24/7 effectively. Clear? The eighth point is reduce burden on IT. Do not disturb underlying legacy systems. Without changing any backend system, I can able to perform RPA. Now, these are all the 8 benefits which we are getting from RPA solution. 1 is accurate, 2 is productivity, 3 is compliance, 4th is consistent, 5th one is no coding required, 6th one is cost cutting technology, 7th one is reliability, 8th one is reduce burden on IT. Now tell me, is it a best case to go for RPA or not? Everybody can tell me, can I go and implement RPA based on these reasons? Or can I leave RPA solution?
Yes, sir. We can do
It's
it.
better. Yeah, we can go.
It is good to go for RPA
Yes.
solution.
Yes. Yes.
Now I will tell you one more point and stop recording.